Good evening. I'm David Morissette, principal at Gorham Middle High School. I'd like to welcome you to tonight's graduation ceremony. We'll begin with the entrance of our seniors. It is with great pride that I present to you the graduating class of 2025. Thank you. I would now like to call Brooke Daly and Michael O'Malley to come forward for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sailors, that star-spangled banner yet waved. Oh, the landing of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. Our first speaker tonight will be Superintendent of Schools, Mr. David Backler.
Well, it's a real honor to speak in front of you all. I've known a lot of these students for quite a long time, and I'm going to try to keep this pretty concise. And for some of you, you probably know this story. I'm going to tell it quickly. So, we started our soccer season this year with a story about a wolf. Actually, two wolves. And the fact is that all of us have two wolves that live inside of us. And there's a good wolf and a bad wolf. And the good wolf is the wolf that tells you, hey, whatever situation you put yourself in, you can get through it. You can accomplish anything. And the bad wolf is the wolf that says, I don't think you can do this. You don't measure up. You're going to go into a big place with a lot of big people, and it's probably a little too much for you coming out of this small place. And in that idea of these two wolves, there's one wolf always is going to win. And that is the wolf that you feed. And so we spent our whole soccer season talking about feeding the right wolf and making sure that when you're getting yourself into these experiences that you're looking at this through the eyes of the good wolf. And the more you feed that good wolf, the more that good wolf wins. And when I was thinking about what I wanted to tell you all this class, I don't think there's anything more poignant than that. You are going to go off and do these incredible things. I am 100% confident of that. And the more you feed that good wolf, the more that good wolf thrives inside of you. And the more that good wolf thrives inside of you, the bigger things that you'll accomplish. So make sure that from today on, that as you get out there into that big world, that you're feeding the good wolf. And notice that and recognize that, because it's in all of you. And I hope that you feed that wolf. So, class of 25, I couldn't be more proud. I'm so excited to see what you're all off to go do. And I look forward to checking back in when you come back to our community, and hopefully eventually you come back for good. So thank you all. Congratulations, class of 25, and good luck.
So now it's my turn. So to the class of 25, congratulations. And thank you to the parents, grandparents, guardians, relatives, and friends for being part of these lives of these young men and women. And really a special note of gratitude to the Reichardts and Mount Washington Auto Road for this really amazing venue. To our graduates, I want to ask you for a moment to pause in all the craziness of this week. And in particular, look at the crowd in front of you and consider the love and support you've received from the people in your life. And for a moment, again, take it in and just look around. Look to your left and look to your right. We live in an amazing location. We sit here today for the commencement ceremony in Pinkham Notch at the base of Mount Washington. Native Americans called it Agiakochuk, meaning home of the Great Spirit. It was considered a sacred place, much like Mount Olympus to the ancient Greeks. And sometimes we have to pause to appreciate the moment and where we are in the world. And my message today is simple. That's it. Pause for a moment sometimes and take it in. Our place at this moment in time is special. And it's not just the majesty of the mountains that surround us that makes it so. It's a community that we live in that defines who we are collectively, and really in many ways who you are. This is a milestone in your life, and as is often the case with such events, it's easy to shrug off the significance of the moment when you're going through it. In some ways, your journey through life is kind of like a road trip, but of epic proportions. The major destinations become the cornerstone of your lived experience. And there are untold smaller sights and sounds, and joys and struggles that ultimately become the fabric of your life. Many of you have already experienced big moments, and perhaps you did not recognize the import at the time. As a whole, your class experienced much already: team and individual success in multiple sports, plays and cabaret, military graduation, CT certifications, college acceptances, and scholarships. And you have also experienced difficult times. But these are the things that forge you, and they make and forge your character and resolve. And those are the moments that define you as an individual. I was moved today at the graduation, at the class day speeches, and you all echoed at least one consistent theme, and that's appreciation. Your genuine outpouring of gratitude to parents, grandparents, coaches, teachers, and mentors means more than you'll know. The world will get big for you before it gets small. You hear cliches all the time like this, and as young people, young adults, you kind of wonder, what do they mean by it? And what happens whether you travel far or wide or stay here in our region? This means that as you explore the many paths of your life, you will eventually find the way back to the same places. These particular places are not locations. They are the intangible elements that bring joy and meaning to life. As I listen to you today and over the last year or so, it's evident that many of you are finding your way already. Embracing wisdom from some of your mentors and loved ones, the hard right over the easy wrong, give back to your community, share your successes and own your failures. One that struck me today was patience. And lastly, one that was stated several times: show up for your life and get on with it. Thinking about how you will move forward, I'm so proud of you and confident in your choices that you had made for your future. This celebration marks your last day as a student of Gorham High School and your first day as an alumnus. Do not forget where you came from. Our community is remarkable. And as you explore our state, our nation, and the world, know that you always have a home to come back to. And those are my words of encouragement to you, the members of class of 2025. And I speak for the entire staff of Gorham Middle High School when I say that we are proud of you, and we know that you will accomplish great things. So thank you. And now I'd like to invite Senior Class President Aidan Corrigan to the stage for his commencement address.
This cap's a pain. So good morning, and before I begin, I want to take a moment to say thank you, because none of us could have made it here alone. Parents, thank you for your unparalleled love and support. We will forever appreciate all you have done. Thank you to the teachers and faculty members who never gave up on us and pushed us to be the best people we could be. And thank you to everyone else who impacted our lives. you have not gone unnoticed. Tonight, I want to talk about how we're all unique individuals and at the same time still have commonalities. Now, as I stand here, the president of the class of 2025, I realize that I not only speak as the representative voice of all the graduates behind me, but as myself. I realized that had one of my classmates been up here giving the speech, it would be completely different. Different because we talk differently, we think differently, we take moments out of each lesson, take lessons out of each moment differently. And basically, we all live life differently. We're all different. And that's exactly what made this work. Our differences weren't problems to fix. They were the reason we became stronger together. We're artists, like Marina or Dalton, athletes, like Jack, performers, like Brooke, leaders like Addie, quiet thinkers, like Nicole, aspirers, like Ethan, scholars like Risa, Lily, Isaac, or myself, and everything else in between. And yet, when we came together, something just clicked. Because somehow, regardless of these differences, or maybe even because of them, we built something unique, something powerful. Just look at our Winter Carnival record. Our diverse talents and personalities enabled us to take home 2 wins and 2 runner-ups. I can't think of another class that could quite measure up to that. Or a senior trip, where we raised a ton of money and went to Florida for 4 days, being the most extravagant senior trip the school has ever seen. And although we may not have realized it at the moment, we grew exponentially closer. Staying in the same house allowed everyone to really get to know each other by playing pool with anyone who wanted to play, sitting by the house's non-functional hot tub, having deep, late-night conversations, or even cheering with everyone around you while knights jousted at our medieval dinner. Our differences made our class unique, unforgettable, and even unstoppable. But despite all those differences, we all inherited something in common, a community built on identity, support, and shared experience. It was everyone in our GRS community who molded us into the remarkable people we are today and shared endless experiences alongside us. An example of this can be seen throughout our sports seasons. It's easy to tell our community supports us because at every single semifinals and finals game, the community has been there to cheer us on, like in the baseball game this past Tuesday, or at the championship soccer game this past fall. But one of the defining qualities of a true community isn't how we support each other in victories. It's how we support one another through difficult times. This year, our community lost a friend. Ethan Tangy always had a smile on his face, and there wasn't one person in our hallways that he didn't greet with a smile and a hello. Ethan was a shining light in our school and was voted friends with everyone by the class of 2024. On his passing, an almost tangible wave of grief struck everyone, and our community came together, showing compassion, strength, and love for those struggling with this loss. This is exactly the kind of support that defines an authentic community. I am, as I'm sure all of you are, grateful to have grown up as one of many alongside such interconnected and caring people. We've spent almost our whole lives together growing, learning, facing challenges, and laughing a lot. We may have walked into high school as wide-eyed freshmen, unsure about everything, but over time, through shared classes, sports, events, and conversing, we brought to life something that will always stay with us. Every moment, big and small, has woven itself into who we are. They're not just memories. They're a part of us, part of our story, embedded within our life's pages. And the story doesn't end here. It just turns the page. As we walk into the next chapter, new towns, new schools, new jobs, and new people, we carry with us the lessons this class gave us, that our differences are our strengths, that connection can be found in unexpected places, and that community is something built by showing up for one another. Class of 2025, thank you for being a part of my story, and congratulations.
Thank you. And I'll now invite Allie Pella to the stage for her commencement address.
Good afternoon, faculty, friends, families, and most importantly, the class of 2025. It's an honor to stand before you today. Like many of you, I've spent the past few weeks thinking about what this moment means, what we should say to close one chapter and begin the next. At first, I felt pressure to say something perfect, something extraordinary. But then, I realized that the most honest and meaningful message I've learned throughout my time in high school is this: it's okay to fail. In fact, it's more than okay. It's necessary. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is the path that often leads to it. This isn't always what we're told. From the moment we've entered classrooms and collected our syllabi, there were rankings, rubrics, and deadlines that reinforced the idea that failure was something to avoid. That if you just worked hard enough, stayed organized, and followed the rules, you'd be fine. But life, as you may already know, or are about to find out, is not quite that predictable. We've all failed at some point. Maybe it was a test you didn't pass, an internship you didn't get, or a relationship you couldn't fix. Maybe you doubted yourself after trying something new, or feared you'd disappoint others when your plan didn't go the way you hoped. I failed too, more times than I can count. I failed my TEAS test twice. I failed tests in anatomy and physiology. I failed multiple math tests, and much more, which made me feel like I've overall failed as a person. It never feels good in the moment. It can sting, bruise the ego, shake your confidence, or leave you wondering, am I enough? But over time, I've learned something powerful. Failure is feedback. It tells you what didn't work so you can figure out what will. It humbles you, stretches you, forces you to question what you thought you knew, and that's where the real growth begins. During this year, I've experienced so much failure, yet so much growth. Think of any inventor, artist, leader, or entrepreneur you admire. They didn't get to where they are today because they avoided failure. They got there because they didn't let it stop them. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Oprah Winfrey was told she was unfit for television. And let's not forget Thomas Edison, who says, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." So why are we so afraid of failing? Part of it, I think, is that we confuse failure with identity. We think if we fail, it means we are failures. But failing doesn't make you a failure, it makes you human. And being willing to fail means you were brave enough to try. If you only chase what's safe, you limit your growth. But when you risk failure, when you raise your hand in class, even if you're unsure, apply for a job that feels out of reach, or speak your truth even when it's uncomfortable, you are saying, I believe that there is something more important than my fear. That is courage, that is resilience, and that's what we need in the world right now. We need people who aren't scared to fail if it means working towards something greater, people who are willing to question old ways, try new ideas, start messy conversations, and lead with heart even when the outcome isn't guaranteed. I want to share a quote with you all that I saw online. Don't ask yourself what you want to succeed at. Ask what you're willing to fail for. That quote changed the way I see everything. It reminded me that some of the most meaningful things we'll do in life, like starting a business, writing a book, building a community, and loving someone deeply, come with the risk of failure, but they are worth it anyway. As we leave this school and step into the next phase of our lives, I hope we don't strive for perfection. I hope we strive for progress. I hope we take risks, fall short sometimes, and keep going anyway. I hope we embrace the lessons that failure offers and remember that every mistake carries the seed of a better version of ourselves. If you're struggling right now, if you feel like you've let yourself or others down, please know this: you are not alone. You are still growing, and you are still worthy of all the good that is coming. Class of 2025, our time here has shaped us. But what we do next, what we do when things don't go according to plan, that's what will define us. So go ahead, dream big, try hard, and fall fast, and get up faster. And when you fail, and you will, know that you're in good company, because failing doesn't mean the story is over. It means that the next chapter is ready to begin. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Ali. And Jack Saladino and Nazik Langwa will introduce our guest speaker.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2025. Today, Jack and I are tasked with introducing two men who have made an impact on many lives at Gorham Middle High School. First off, my dad, or as most of you know him as Mr. Langlois, the school nurse, or a knockoff Adam Sandler, has been by our sides throughout every awkward, chaotic, and unforgettable moment of high school. At this point, he might as well have a PhD in cough drops, emotional support, and an occasional TikTok. But beyond the nurse's office door, he's been so much more. He's been the guy handing out cold compresses, but also the cold, hard facts of life. He's seen our highs, our lows, and all the drama in between, and every single time he shows up. He never shies away from helping anyone, no matter who they are. He's become more than just the school nurse. He's a safe place, a mentor, and a quiet legend among students. For many of us, he's been the unsung hero of these past 4 years who will forever be remembered. Jake.
And my dad, Mr. Saladino, the grass-loving, meat-smoking man who everyone in the state of New Hampshire knows, who also has a baseball fetish. He is someone who's always ready to roll up his sleeves and help out, no matter the task. There's truly nothing he loves more than lending a helping hand to everyone in our community and doing whatever he can to make sure kids are provided endless opportunities. He has impacted the lives of all of us sitting up here today, but above all, he's a role model, a friend, and someone who will always just be one phone call away. So without further ado, please welcome two of the most supportive and dedicated people we know, our dads, Craig Langlois and Matt Saladino.
I think we're going to come out here.
Testing.
Good evening, everyone. That was quite the introduction, Jack and Isaac. Thank you. We're honored to be here tonight and could not be prouder of the class of 2025. We spent a tremendous amount of time with this class over the years, both in and outside of school. And most recently, 3 days in Orlando, living together as one big, happy family. I can speak for Craig when I say the graduates behind us, or in front of us, are more than just students. They are actually like our own children.
It's important that 20 years from now, you all remember who your commencement speakers were and what the message was. We speak to too many folks that don't remember either of those. Our message tonight to all of you is simple: be a legend. A legend is never forgotten. A legend makes an impact on generations to come. A legend makes decisions that others are afraid to make. Matt and I have been influenced by several legends in this community throughout our time working with you guys, the class of 2025. And we cannot be more thankful for the lessons that they have taught us. The first of these legends were Mark Tilton and Denny Jensen, who helped us work with our kids when they were little with sports in elementary school. Then came Ronnie Legere and Mr. Morissette in middle school. And then by the time we hit high school, it was Hoopy Qualls, Billy Goodrich, Mr. Backler, and Ronnie Doobie who helped us build those wonderful dugouts at the Common. These men taught us the meaning of giving back to your community and showed us how to be the best coaches, teachers, and role models that we could be.
Tonight, class of 2025, it's your turn to be influenced. We're going to spend some time with you tonight telling why you are off to a great start, achieving a legendary status. But first, the shirts. In your canvas bags under your chairs, each of you have a customized shirt. We'd like you to take these out. On the back are some of our favorite quotes from our legends that have influenced us. And on the front is a symbol unique to you. It might be your passion, the career that you're going into, but something that's unique to you. I know you're thinking, Mr. Saladino, Mr. Langlois, where are your shirts? Did you think that we were going to come do this and not have a shirt? Now we can tell you, folks, each and every one of you, why you're off to achieving legendary status. Coach, take it away.
So to do things a little bit different, instead of listening to us talk about us, we want to take our time to talk about you guys. So we're going to say a little bit about what makes each one of you on your way to being a legend. Owen Arsenal, where's Owen? The CEO of Arsenal Motor Company. Owen, when it comes to getting your hands dirty and staying busy, Owen's work ethic is unmatched. He is the human version of a Swiss Army knife and a true jack of all trades. Gabby Bailing, where's Gabster? Gabster B, Gabster B, there she is. You have been overcoming obstacles your entire life. You never took no for an answer and always believed in yourself. The United States Navy is going to love you. Let us be the first to say thank you for your service. Harley Bergeron, also known as Harley B. We know your passion in cars, but your personality is what sets you apart. We will miss that crazy, infectious personality of yours. The hallways of GMHS will be a little quieter next year, but we wish you the best in Florida.
And then there's Josh Chamberlain. Josh has only been with us for a few years, but it has been great getting to know you. You taught me what a fit check was. I did my first TikTok video with you. And then there was Florida, where you exposed me to some of the wildest music I've ever heard. Good luck on the work for us, Josh. Ty Beige, you, sir, are an inspiration to all of us. In addition to being the sweetest kid around and always smiling, you have taught our school that disabilities do not define a person. You're a unified basketball legend. And the way you flick those eyebrows, buddy, nobody does it like you. Maddie Bijou. Couldn't wait to hear her name called up here tonight. You just moved to Gorham this year, and I know it's been great getting to know you. Maddie hates my corny jokes. She finds me incredibly annoying at times, but I know deep down she's glad she's here. Her love for animals will be taking her to WMCC, the Vet Assistant Program, and we wish you the best of luck. Jalen Bush, where are you? Jalen Bush. Although you switched your career path from nursing to cosmetology, we knew you'd end up in a career field where you would be helping and working with people. It's just your personality. It's your greatest strength. And that's what's going to make you a legend.
Nicole Conrad, sweet Nicole. When it comes to compassionate people and hardworking students, nobody beats Nicole. Nicole takes the cake. There isn't anything Nicole wouldn't do to help someone in need and is always trying to better herself. She's on a path to becoming a dentist. UNE is very lucky to have you next year. Then there's Aiden Corrigan, who finished first in the class academically. He goes by the nickname of Saj, S-O-A-J, son of AJ, right? They call him Saj. The associate's degree and the highest GPA we have seen in a long time in Gorham says it all. Your thirst for knowledge and tenacious work ethic is going to catapult you to an incredible career. The level of responsibility you have shown throughout high school is truly impressive. Ethan Corrigan, who I like to call Ethan Corgi. Corrigan Brothers Incorporated. As long as we have known you and you have never backed down, and I mean never, from a challenge. Doesn't matter how big the person was in front of you, you are not afraid to take them on. Ethan and I spent many days after school in the weight room before soccer practice, getting him rough and tough. Your grit, perseverance, and willingness to go above and beyond will be your foundation as you move on to bigger things at Thomas College.
Gavin Corrigan, GC, how you do? One of the best parts of this year, buddy, has been watching you discover your passion for teaching, middle school in particular. You, sir, are going to be awesome. Everyone knows the legendary teachers you have in your family, and there's no doubt in our mind that you are going to have the same impact on your kids in the classroom and also on the field as a coach. Grace Krevling. It's been a wild ride, Grace. We knew Gorham was the perfect fit for you when you moved here in 8th grade. We know you have appreciated the love and support around you, and as you move on, we wish you the best of luck. And Brooke. That was an awesome performance tonight. Your passion for the arts and sciences is awesome. We're so glad that you joined this class as they entered high school. You're a quiet leader who leads by example and wants the best for all of those around you. We wish you the best at UNE.
Tori Demers, who I like to call Tortor. It has been fun watching you excel on the soccer field and the ski slopes. You've always had a tenacious work ethic and an extremely competitive drive. The qualities will serve you well as your aspirations of becoming a marine biologist. We wish you the best. Lainey Downs, also known as Downtown Leinster Downs, the cutest girl in 1,000 towns, right? You have been a tough and gritty competitor on the ice and on the field. Now you will take that heart of gold that you have and use it to help all of God's creatures. We wish you all the best in your dream of becoming a veterinarian tech. Addison Eastman, also known as the Addy Cat. You are an amazing young woman, always thinking about others and acting as a confident leader. You choose the hard right over the easy wrong, as Coach Hoopy would say. And the values you hold, instilled in you by your family, will be your foundation as you excel at UNH.
Sweet, sweet Risa. Challenging yourself through high school has been your calling card. You have never backed down from a challenge, and your iron will has led you to a ton of success. Your belief in yourself and your abilities will surely lead you to be the president of Clemson someday. Lily, we have had the opportunity to play so many roles in your life. You've accomplished so much in high school and are going into a field where you will excel, providing care and comfort for those in need. This is the perfect profession for you, and we know you will take the lead in the nursing program at UNH. And then there was Gilly. Where's Gilly? Gilly! Gilly, watching you grow up this year into a young man that has found his career path has just been awesome. You've realized what you wanted to do and you've stopped at nothing to make it happen. The phrase we will miss the most. Coach, where's Gilly? Anyone seen Gilly? Did Gilly know we were leaving at 2:30? Gilly!
Isaac, like Itchy the Third, calm, cool, and composed of Isaac, like Itchy the Third, calm, cool, and composed are the words that best describe you. A truly humble young man who has a knack for always rising to the occasion. You are the definition of what it means to be a scholar athlete. We wish you the best in pursuing your goal of becoming a physical therapist at Plymouth State. Dalton LaFive. Where's DL? DL, buddy. We go way back to the Ed Fenn. Yeah, those were the days. You have an incredible mind and a talent for figuring things out, Dalton. Your prowess every year while building our homecoming float was no doubt the reason why we were so successful. We wish you the best in your schooling in Michigan. Connor Lemoyne, the con man, also known as Skin. Receiving the Unsung Hero Award earlier this week was perfect for you. You put 110% into everything you do and expect absolutely nothing in return. You are the definition of a team player who is selfless and puts his team and teammates before anything else. We have no doubt you're going to excel in Georgia at Lineman School. Becca Lovett, the Beckster, Becca Avery Lovett. Your passion for animals and marine science is remarkable. You are such a kind soul that would do anything for anyone. You are going to love being on the ocean at SMCC, and we can't wait to see you excel. Cassidy Nickerson, Cassidy Ann Nickerson. Oh, I can't wait to have Jacob Nickerson next year. Out with Cass and in with Jacob. Cass, you've grown so much through high school. The level of maturity, work ethic, and self-awareness you have will be your foundation as you enter the criminal justice field. Please don't write Coach or I a ticket if you ever pull us over.
Mike O'Malley, Mike Motorcycle. The first time I met you, you were in 3rd grade, you were coming to basketball practice, and I said, who is this little dynamo with more energy than the entire team? Buddy, you've taken that energy and harnessed it. You're serving our country proudly, and you're going to excel in a trade you love. Congratulations. Lexi P. Lexi Patnode. Words cannot express, Lexi, how happy we are that you ended up at GMHS. Although you've only been here for a couple years, it feels like we've known you your whole life. You have a kind heart and are always there for whoever needs you. We wish you the best of luck, Lexi. Alley Cat, Allie Pelletier. Back in 3rd grade, you used to say to me, Mr. Saladino, put me on your side on the field so you can yell at me and tell me what to do. Well, that confidence has certainly grown since, and you've turned into an amazing young woman with all the confidence in the world. You put the time and effort into everything you do, and you know the value of education. Nothing is going to stop you. Jack Pez. You've had a lot of nicknames over the years. You, sir, have represented yourself in this town in the best way possible on the field, court, and golf course. You've garnered the respect of many players and coaches from around New Hampshire, and watching you work as hard as you have the last 4 years has been awesome. Good luck getting that golf handicap down at Coastal Carolina.
All right, where's Marina? Marina Bobina. Consistency is important, and Marina, you have been the pinnacle of consistency as the only female 3-sport athlete all 4 years of high school. You are a team player and love to compete. We wish you all the best at SMCC, and she also wins the award for the best uncle. Where's Uncle Dave Sanchagrin? There he is, right there, Uncle Dave. Best uncle ever. Tucker Savage, also known as Kentucky Fried Savage. Where's Kentucky? There he is. Tuck. Attaboy. One of the best speeches I've ever heard. For anybody who didn't hear his speech today at school, Tucker talked about not what you're going to be, but who you want to be. And I was talking to his dad in the parking lot after, and that really made me think, Tuck. That's next level stuff, as Mr. Backler would say. That's next level stuff, buddy. Who do you want to be? Not what you want to be, right? We always hold what your occupation is in such high degree, but moral character, being a good father, good husband, that's the good stuff.
Good wife.
Good wife. He said he wanted to be a good wife, too. That was good stuff. So Tucker, listening to your Class Day speech shows us the kind of person you are. You want to be the best man you can be for your family, and are thankful for the influences you have in life. Good luck with your pursuit of lineman school. Evan Talon, also known as Evie T. Where's Evie T? Evie T. Another jack of all trades, a workaholic as you might call him. This guy is always doing something. And his motto is, if you're gonna do it right, you better do it the right way. So he reminds me of a fortune cookie that Coach Dino got one time that says, no job too big, no job too small, do it right or not at all. The gold tassel is proof that you did the job and did it well. Next up is Chase Wade, also known as Chasey Mack Wade. For anybody who doesn't know, her middle name is Mackenzie. So Chasey Mack, always smiling. Always, see? Whether she is scoring on the basketball court or fouling out at a game, there's always a smile on her face. School, sports, friends, family, you put 110% into everything you do. You have a zest for life that is unmatched, and we know that you are gonna be love being in the sun at Coastal Carolina.
Sophia, man, I wish you would have moved here sooner. We have loved your sense of humor, and it has been awesome getting to know you this year. The loyalty you show to your siblings is admirable, and you clearly take your role as the oldest seriously. I wish you the best of luck. Shy Wood, sweet shy, as Coach calls you. You won the spelling bee in 4th grade. Do you remember that? We always knew what you're capable of. We're so glad that you found a career that makes you happy, and wherever you go, never forget that you have that potential. And then there's Abram, the big man, Wydra. Although you have a soccer ball in your shirt for a reason, buddy, right? Because that is your, I didn't feel like it was, we're not gonna put anything else there, right? That is your passion. It's clearly your passion, and watching you transform yourself over the last few years into an all-state soccer player has been awesome. You're the definition of someone who sets goals for themselves and never wavered. Good luck next year, buddy.
So we thank you all for allowing us to use our time to glorify and to speak about these young men and women. We know you're all on your way to achieving legendary status. As we close tonight, we want you to know you will always have a home at Gorham Middle High School and this caring, tight-knit community that we call Gorham. We will be here for you no matter what as you embark on your journey to become a legend. Remember the lessons you learned from your influences growing up here in Gorham. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Good luck, guys. We love you.
Get all your clothes, right?
So I've probably seen in my lifetime 40, 45, 50 guest speakers. That ranks, for sure, probably the best I've seen. So very well done, guys. Thank you so much. So next, we'd like to invite the board members, Gina Saladino and Dennis Wade, for the presentation of diplomas to our graduates. So if you could proceed. Aiden Kai Corrigan. Risa M. Gallant. Lily Gorman. Addison K. Eastman. Gabriella S. Bailing. Joshua Chamberlain. Nicole Isabella Conrad. Ethan Kai Corrigan. Gavin Murdoch Corrigan. Brooke E. Daly. Tori Marie Demers. Lainey Geraldine Downs. Isaac D. Langua. Dalton A. LaFive. Connor M. Lemoyne. Cassidy Ann Nickerson. Allie Madison Pelletier. Jack Anthony Saladino. Marina Santi. Tucker Samuel Turner Savage. Evan John Talon. Chase Mackenzie Wade. Abram J. Wydra. Owen A. Arsenal. Harley J. Bergeron. Madison Rose Bigu. Tyler John Bijou. Jalen Marie Bouchard. Grace Elizabeth Krevling. Casey Jason Gilmet. Becca Avery Lovett. Michael James O'Malley. Alexis Marie Potnode. Sophia J. Warshwitz. And Cheyenne Marie Wood.
Hey, Princess Poopsie! Woo! Snort. That's always, that's all right. She'll get over it.
Had to be done.
My husband always calls her a princess.
Had to be done.
Had to be done.
And one of our graduates will now receive an associate's degree from White Mountain Community College. Please welcome Vice President of Academic Affairs, Leah Masajewski.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of President Saman at White Mountains Community College, it is my honor to be here to celebrate the class of 2025. Congratulations to all the graduating seniors, and I hope you all realize how truly special this ceremony has been, from the venue to the truly unique guest speakers who personalized their speech just for each and every one of you. And I think it just goes to show how special this community is. I'm honored to celebrate all of you, but at WMCC, we'd like to recognize one individual who did something truly special with his time here in Gorham. To borrow from the guest speakers, it was truly legendary. Not only did this individual achieve the requirements to earn his high school diploma today, but he will also complete the requirements to achieve an associate's degree in interdisciplinary studies at WMCC. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Aiden Corrigan.
Graduates, please switch your tassels. By the power vested in me by Gorham, Randolph, Shelburne, Cooperative School Board in the state of New Hampshire, I now pronounce you graduates of Gorham High School. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our newest alumni, the class of 2025.
I need to use my cowbell one at a time. So great.